So just about set now, getting the nod on the mound, Tanner Bybee.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
This is Corbin Carroll. That one outside. And away we go this afternoon. That's out to center field. Thomas makes the grab, one away. Now the Diamondbacks lineup as put together by Torey Lovullo. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
Ketel Marte up to the plate. That one's in there. It's 0-1. Next offering is fouled back. One out, bases empty. And that's outside. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And they'll do it again. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Tanner Bybee with the strikeout. And now it's Josh Naylor. Just missed. Two down, nobody on. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
Good fastball going early until they show they can make some good contact. You keep on throwing the pitch.
2 outs, base is empty. Next pitch is downstairs.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
And now it's 3-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swings and misses. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Diamondbacks down quickly, and now the Guardians will see what their bats can do in a scoreless ball game. You're dialed into the show. Back here in Cleveland, getting the nod in this one, Corbin Burnes. What should we keep an eye on here?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
This one in the air. Perdomo. And there's one down. Here's the Guardians lineup now. Kyle Manzardo digs in for the Guardians.
Well, Boog, we got Burnes working on the mound in this one, and he's a guy that rose through the minors rather quickly. Drafted back in 2016, and he made his major league debut just 2 seasons later. That's a fast climb, and he's been able to conquer lots of challenges thrown his way.
Burnes, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
One ball.
And you won't see the
strikes.
skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him, that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and now 2 gone.
Oh, that was perfect execution of that curveball. Down and in, he gets it out of the danger zone, and you really can't do it much better than that. It's in the zone the entire way, so you have to swing as a hitter, but then it just falls off the table and almost hits you in the back foot.
Here's Jose Ramirez. Swing and a foul out of play. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch-to-pitch execution, and focusing on that catcher's mitt.
And 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Next offering way off the plate.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Next offering upstairs.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
And a pitch. High fly ball out to left field. Gurriel trying to get there. And he makes the catch. That is the inning. Scoreless after 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Second inning set to go. And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Bybee back to work. That's hard hit on the line. Squeezes it. 1 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Jake McCarthy batting with 1 down takes a strike. Second inning here, no score. Lined, and that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Eugenio Suarez in the box now. No balls and a strike. Maybe a 2-ball, 5, 4, out, 3, double play. And the inning is over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. We're tied, 0-0. Bottom half of inning number 2. So in now for Cleveland, Carlos Santana. The part about Burns' journey that's so interesting, former 4th-round pick out of St. Mary's, where he pitched alongside Tony Gonsolin. Ball
Counts
1, no
1-0.
strikes. But you go back and look at Corbin Burns in 2019. He threw 49 innings, and had an 8.82 ERA. The main adjustment that Corbin Burnes made was that he got rid of his four-seam fastball and really leaned on the cutter. That is his signature pitch. And now today, he is a cutter, sinker guy, and the four-seamer really doesn't make much of an appearance. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Beat him inside on that last pitch, and when you look back at the pitch sequence on that strikeout, it's pretty interesting. Away, in, away, and then back in again. Really commanded both sides of the plate right there, and that makes it pretty tough to get comfortable in the box.
Here's Lane Thomas. Knee high, that's in for a strike. Burnes, a former All-Star. He throws a cutter, a curve, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a sinker.
Let's go,
Lane. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Ball one there.
Ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
So digging in, Angel Martinez. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Perdomo sizing this one up, and that will end the inning. The Guardians go down in order. We'll move to the third with no score. Here in Cleveland, new inning getting started. Now it's the DH, Pavin Smith. Bybee measures 6 feet 2 inches, 205 pounds, and he was a 5th-round pick in 2021. Swing and a miss.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Loves it on the dive. Nicely done for the out.
Well, you can see right there, he looks very comfortable going to the backhand. Nice diving stop, gets up to complete the play. That'll fire the team up for sure.
Gabriel Moreno digs in now. Top of the zone for a called strike. And that misses. 1-1. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. And that's going to kick into the corner. Around first, heading for two. The throw in. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Corbin Carroll swings it now. Good power, and he's homered off some really big names early in his career.
Yeah, Boog, his first home run was against Yu Darvish. He also got to Clayton Kershaw and Max Scherzer shortly after. It's easy to gain confidence when you're having success against the biggest names in the sport.
And that one fouled off. Next offering misses down and away.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch two-out double made this inning interesting.
That one drilled left field. Going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. One left for the Diamondbacks. And we're still knotted at 0. And we're back. Set for the bottom of the third. Stepping up for the Guardians, Will Brennan. And that drops in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Next pitch inside, and that's ball 1.
Nothing but curveballs so far in the at-bat. Kind of makes it difficult as a hitter to know what to look for because you start wondering if he'll keep coming with it or if they'll try to speed you up.
And a swing and a miss. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Well, you rarely ever see 3 curveballs in a row because that's one of those pitches that's most effective when you haven't seen it recently. You might see 3 sliders in a row, but right there, he was feeling that curveball and figured he could finish with that pitch.
Bo Naylor at the plate now. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Still tied at 0, last of the third. Pitch misses there. 2-0. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back. Out of here. And it gives them the lead in the third. It's 1-0.
He just sent this stadium into a frenzy. They're going nuts. Can be pretty dangerous when you fall behind in the count 2-0. You still got to try to find a way to keep that hitter off balance. Well, he wasn't able to do it there. The hitter did a nice job of turning that pitch around, not missing it in a hitter's count.
So 1 out, nobody on. Here's Brian Rocchio, and Cleveland on top 1-0. Ground ball up the middle. Toss to Naylor, and there's 2 down. So up next, Stephen Kwan. He's 0 for 1. That's off the mark, and that's ball 1. That clips the corner. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the last half of the third. That one almost got him. Ground ball left side. Throws to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 1-0. Back after this on the show. Back now at Progressive Field. Start of the fourth. Here's the second baseman, Ketel Marte. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, these Diamondbacks, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today. And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
Here's Josh Naylor. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Check swing, and he went. And that's strike one.
0-1.
And that one upstairs. On the ground, right side. And that quickly, 2 away.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Next offering is in for a strike. That one is upstairs.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone. But
now that's strike 3 and the third out. So we take a break. No runs, no hits, no errors. And midway in the fourth, it's the Guardians 1 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Back here in Cleveland, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Kyle Manzardo.
Let's go Cleveland. Let's go Cleveland.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Swing and a high fly ball left field. McCarthy sizes this one up, hauls it in for the out. Now it's Jose Ramirez. Fly to left his first time. You and I got a chance to broadcast the 2019 All-Star game, and the city of Cleveland did such a great job. I felt like wherever you turned, there was some type of ad for the All-Star game, a face of one of the players playing in the game. I thought the city overall supported the event really well. Swing and a pop-up, foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands.
yeah, and I think the players backed it up from the home run derby and the show that was put on between Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Pete Alonso, and others. It was off the charts. And then the game is always special. When you see the best in baseball, you remember how special this game is. And to be here at this ballpark, I think just was the icing on the cake. Most hitters dream of being able to hit breaking pitches as well as this guy. It takes great bat-to-ball skills to be able to be as good as he is against the junk pitches he faces.
So a man aboard, and now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. Struck out swinging his first time. That's in there, 0-1.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This